brings us to the heart of Texas and the very wonderful AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Obviously, they do everything big here in Dallas, and the introduction to the Cowboys, no exception. They're set for football in Big D as their guys will do battle with the Miami Dolphins. Here's Jason Sanders now to get this one started, and we are underway from AT&T Stadium. Now Pollard. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
All right, boys.
Boys of Cal.
Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. Up past the 25 to the 26, a gain of 5. 5 yards on the game's first play, second down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
2nd and 5 now. Prescott. And there is Amari Cooper, his first catch. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39.
It's funny when I go back to our pregame meeting with Amari Cooper, and we mentioned, what if they play man coverage against you? He almost seemed offended by it, didn't he?
I'll beat it. That's basically what he said, right?
I mean, the best receivers we've ever talked to and covered, when you talk about covering them with one guy, they think that's a personal affront. If they feel like if they can't just beat one defender, then they're not very good.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. The give is to Elliott. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
Damn.
It's a gain of 12, and the Cowboys pick up the first. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 47. Prescott off play action.
Oh, what the fuck? Oh.
That is caught.
Let's go! Let's go!
Cowboys.
I accidentally switched off from recording. I fucking was ready to intercept that.
Oh my
God.
I kind of threw that like off my back foot, I think.
Well, that's how they envisioned it, get the football to start the game and score it.
And I don't know if that was scripted, was it an audible, or was it just a play call that they had in their pocket? No matter what, they had the right call on against the right defense, and they end up in the end zone.
And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. Tagovailoa and the Dolphins come up 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line. They fake the handoff. Now Tua.
Whoa.
That throw behind his man. He missed him. Incomplete. Devontae Parker, the intended receiver, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Charles, already trailing by touchdown early. This offense, how imperative is it for them to get points out of this drive?
Well, they feel like they have to go ahead and match because of what was already on the board against their defense. But I think even more so, you just want to avoid 3 and outs. You want to be able to stay on the field for a little while, let your defense catch their breath a little bit, even if you don't score any points.
They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. On the handoff, it's Gaskin.
Fuck.
And he's able to get it to the 31, and that's enough for the first. It goes as a gain of 8, and it moves the chains.
Wow.
Plenty of things to talk about here, partner, but to me,
Miles
their defense gave up a
baby.
touchdown on the first drive. How about how they're responding, coming back? That's a big 3rd down pickup to keep their drive alive.
Now the throw going to Fuller, and he's got it. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A Miami first down, that one going for a gain of 11. Now Tua. That's caught by his big tight end, Mike Gesicki. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 10 more there and another first down.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
They'll get this out in a hurry to Parker, and he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. 7 yards the pick up there. That's probably as simple of a throw as he'll have all game.
And good for everyone. Good for his completion percentage. Good for the receptions for the receivers. But you know how they work on that. They have footballs with no laces. So that as soon as you get the snap, you're just throwing the football. All right? You're not trying to find the laces and grip it a certain way. That takes time. Just get the ball and throw it. So that's how they practice it all the time now, too.
Oh, and that'll be incomplete. Oh, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a third down. Seventh play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. And again, it's Tagovailoa.
Oh, no.
And over the middle, this is
Oh,
Parker.
man.
Man, yeah, I saw your guy come up, your linebacker come up a little bit.
Yeah, you got scared. I panicked. I didn't think you were going to pass it, so I stopped. I stopped playing that.
And the sticks move again. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up 2nd and 10. Here's Gaskin. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready and looked for that run-pass option.
The big 3rd down here.
The next time he has that opportunity,
No pressure.
he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
Throwing is Tagovailoa on 3rd down here.
Oh.
Got a man. It's
Damn.
complete. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Oh, my God. I thought he was going to go a little farther.
Incomplete. That's already the 3rd time they've looked his way on this opening drive. He's caught 1 of the 3.
But that doesn't mean they won't continue to go in that direction. It feels like they think they've got something good going there, and they think those numbers are going to increase.
A line of scrimmage, once again the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal. This is Gaskin on the carry.
Fuck.
And he takes it into the end zone for the Dolphin touchdown. Miles Gaskin, a 5-yard touchdown run.
That was the longest drive I ever had.
The Dolphins are an extra point away from tying up this football game. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that will tie our score here in this opening quarter of play. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. This one taken just inside the 10. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. After the long touchdown drive we just saw, you wonder if maybe that's taken a little of the wind out of this offense's sails because they had it going pretty good last time too.
Had to sit over there for a little while, didn't they?
What's
you know,
wrong,
they
buddy?
were eager, amped up to get back on the field after just scoring, hoping to get the ball back quickly. That didn't happen, so I'd say come out, just kind of get started again. You know, doesn't have to be anything dramatic. Just get moving, get loose again, and see if they can get it downfield.
Hey, defense, let's go. Pick it up, D.
On 2nd down now.
Ooh,
Oh, why would he spin that way?
you guys just stay inside?
Yeah, dude, if he spun inside, he would have gotten like a first down.
These two teams all tied after 1.
That was brutal.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game.
Max 22, Max 22. We're going to 53. Mike 22, he's coming. 22's coming.
Here's Prescott.
Oh, let's go.
That's knocked away and incomplete.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think.
Oh, no.
Let's go.
So that'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt, and it'll be Dolphin football. The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown, and now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out.
That's
No
caught at the
way.
25. And all the way down to the 24-yard line.
That's just flat out a beautiful throw right there.
It was a rope. That's maybe the speed you would see on a slant.
rope.
He threw that downfield with that kind of pace.
Now, if he throws that one with any type of arc, puts a little air under it, that play doesn't happen. He had to fire it in there, and he did exactly that.
And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. 23 yards, the final tally. Here's Carter, and he'll take this
What a drive.
into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Ethan Carter taking it in from a yard out, and the Dolphins have taken the lead. And from the 1-yard line, they didn't try and reinvent the wheel, do anything cute. They just gave it to the big back.
You almost get the sense that if you can't get it in from the 1-yard line with your big guy carrying the football, you'll question yourself the rest of the day. They got it done.
Extra point up and good by Sanders, and that makes the score 14-7. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. On the return, Tony Pollard from his end zone.
Let's go.
And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
It's really hard to return kicks now. Like in the past couple of Maddens, it's been very difficult.
Yeah.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that.
Thank God.
Maybe they can get this game tied up.
The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
Well, they obviously red man coverage their partner, and he got downfield, broke down the defender, made him
What do you mean by that?
Yeah, he made him think he was going to run a different route. Probably thought he was going to take it upfield. Then he curls back inside for the completion.
Now a throw here, hauled in. He'll be stopped at the 35, but not before he picks up 7 yards. 7 yards, the pickup there. 3 yards remain for second down. A give to Elliott running left. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Switch. Hey, kill. 55 to Mike. Check, 55 to Mike. Watch the pass. Here we go.
On play action, Prescott.
Let's go.
Fuck.
Dolphins rush gets home, down he goes. Bernardrick McKinney muscled his way in for the sack. The pressure that time right up the middle, and he was able to wiggle in there pretty easily and get the sack.
Yeah, sometimes you end up getting caught in a little bit of a breakdown about who to block up front, and that creates the gap there, and he took full advantage, got to the quarterback, and finished off the sack.
And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Another try after the first down sack. Prescott buying time left.
No way. Dude, I thought that was a pick.
Dude, across his body.
Yeah, ridiculous. My God.
Gain of 34.
Dude, I was gonna rush, but then you fucking released.
and wanting him to make his throws from the pocket because they knew he was pretty dangerous if he got outside, and he just showed it right there. Pretty good arm, too.
Let's go.
Looking for Lamb, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Xavier Howard. That throw, Charles, over the middle of the field, and a few too many bodies in there got picked.
That's a normal situation, too, isn't it? No matter how hard you try and spread the field sometimes, there's always going to be a traffic jam, it feels like, towards the middle. And if there's any type of a missed throw or maybe the ball's tipped or just too many bodies in the area, an interception can result.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. That's going to be caught by Waddle. Oh, an absolutely filthy joke. He's got some space now. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45.
Yeah.
Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. Randy Gregory showing his strength and quickness there, a loss of 4.
All right.
From midfield, here's Tua. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Fuller. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That one good for 20 on the catch and run. Tua now on first down.
Oh, my God. Oh, what?
Go! Down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34. Neville Gallimore able to drop him for a loss of 4 from his defensive tackle spot. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Another try after the first down sack.
Man.
Tua. This ball tipped, and it's going to be incomplete. Fortunate maybe to get that back. It's 3rd down.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now Tua on the bootleg here, rolling to his left.
Oh,
Man. Defenders have intercepted.
Let's go.
Fuck, I thought I had him.
And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
That was a huge pick.
Pressure, naturally he likes going to his left.
Dude, I thought I was going to get like sack you out of field goal
position. This time
position.
he tries to let this go on the run, and it's going to wind up getting intercepted.
Let's go, baby. No Use your pick.
Oh my God.
Picked off by Jerome Baker. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Dolphins touchdown. Short throw pick 6 right there. Those linebackers, they love when those short throws come and those eyes get real wide, don't they?
How about the anticipation on the play? Reading, reacting, and then the ability to catch the football and take it in the opposite direction.
Extra point up and good by Sanders, and it's now 21-7.
Perfect.
Now Pollard. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. 1 second, all that remains. Final play of the half, Prescott. They'll set up the screen to Elliott.
Fuck!
Yo, I had like 5 defenders right there.
Yeah, and I spun around like
you almost spun around all of them.
Both teams making their final preparations for this second half of action. So with that, let's get you back out to Arlington, where we rejoin Brandon and Charles.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. The Dolphins in front, and they'll be in possession of the football first as the second half gets started. Fielded just outside the goal line. And they'll get him down inside the 30.
I put Hunter Long as my second kick returner, so that he's there as a blocker.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Hey, Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
They'll run now with Gaskin.
Let's go.
And not a whole lot doing there as he'll get it up to about the 28-yard line. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
Please.
From the gun, it's Tua.
Let's go.
No,
Sicky.
Oh my God.
And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Give him 30 yards there. And very little there. He might have gotten a yard. Yeah, I think he got a yard to the 41. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
The throw over the middle taken in. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. A big pickup of 38. Well, make that now 2 completions for him on this drive, and these aren't ordinary completions. They're big ones.
Yeah, these are the types that make a secondary talk to each other and not in a good way, oftentimes pointing fingers. Hey, who's got him? Someone cover it. That type of indecision can open up to even more big plays.
Surprised I gained a yard there.
Not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard.
I think the tackle like pushed you in.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. They'll run. It's Carter. And he tries to power forward, but he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down. A play fake for Gaskin. Now Tua. That is
Jesus Christ.
Touchdown, Miami.
Let's go, baby.
A 3-yard touchdown pass. And the Dolphins take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. On the return, Tony Pollard from his end zone.
Oh.
And beyond the 20, but not
Dude,
by much. In fact,
if I didn't run into my blocker, I was gone.
Yeah.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And their halftime hole now even deeper. And they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
They play fake to Elliott. Now Prescott.
Oh, man. Let's go. Ooh,
whoa. Man, it's Michael
damn, dude. I thought I was going to pick that, honestly. God damn. Who was that, CeeDee Lamb?
First down there,
I think.
to Gallup.
Oh,
no, Michael Gallup.
What? God, bullshit.
Looking to throw. Prescott. Able to hit his target, Lamb.
Ooh.
7 yards the pickup there. Throwing again on 2nd down. Prescott flushed out right. Now on the run.
No way.
He'll throw it back deep.
Let's go away.
Fuck.
And Prescott his 3rd interception. interception. Picked up by Xavier Howard. And they will finally get it.
Dude, I
all the way to
thought,
the
because I
36-yard
pulled
line.
CeeDee Lamb back. I thought he was gonna like
Exited
box
the
him
pocket,
out.
Trying to
Yeah.
improvise. That was a tough throw, and unfortunately, it wound up in the wrong pair of hands.
And Brandon, when you're on the run, sometimes your downfield vision can get skewed just a bit. Now, the beauty of extending a play is sometimes your receivers find their way open.
Oh man,
But
I didn't have to do
oftentimes you
that.
end up closing down part of the field and bringing those defenders to the ball. And that one was picked off.
He got 29 yards that time.
And remember, this drive started off following the turnover. And they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there, and now they're looking at a 1st and goal.
Now a play fake.
Oh,
Here's
what the fuck was that?
And he is going to go down.
I
He
didn't
didn't
move
roll
and
out.
I cut inside.
No, the two literally just stopped.
Yeah, I think because I just broke through
holding
and
on to the ball too long. Well, we can't say that there. He had no time to do much of anything.
Nice.
After the sack on 1st down, Tua out to his left.
Let's go.
And he's got his tight end.
Jesus.
That was dirty.
End zone. Touchdown Dolphins.
how the
Mike
fuck?
Gesicki
Oh
there to
man.
make the grab.
We calling it or just gonna
Thanks to
finish
the
it?
interception, the
No,
Dolphins
I'll just
offense
finish it.
cashes in with 6.
I get some reps in.
Extra point
For the
up
next
and
one.
good by Sanders.
This is why I only use
And
one
that'll
team, though.
increase their lead to 28.
Yeah, I don't know like the playbook or anything. I actually know the Dolphins playbook from Ultimate Team.
Now after the
Oh.
touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. Taken at the goal line. And he will be brought out here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious? The
Jeez.
Dolphins get there this
Go.
time, and they
Getting
bring him
ready to throw it.
down.
I blitzed
How
everyone.
about that? One of the so-called little guys putting the pressure on. That was the strong safety. When I was in college, we often called that a lightning blitz.
Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. Another try after the 1st down sack. Prescott, and he drops it incomplete, and their struggles continue here.
Well, as we get ready for 3rd down, let's go back and recap here. The sack on the first play of this drive, that threw a wrench in what they were trying to accomplish because they were compelled to throw the ball on 2nd down. A running play was not in the works. And that incompletion
Bro,
set up
move.
another passing down here
fuck?
on 3rd and long.
I can't motion anyone. All right.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's got a man complete. It's Amari Cooper.
Damn.
Oh, he's got some running room. And
Yo,
he'll get this
Xavier
one
Howard
way up just
Came
shy
from the other side of the
45
field for that.
yard
Thank
line.
God.
How about that? They weather the storm of a 3rd and 17 to pick up the first.
I saw Amari Cooper's like superstar ability light up, so I was like, all right, getting him the ball.
Switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. But we'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Mike's 22, Mike's 22.
Off play action to Elliott. Here's Prescott.
No.
Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. I want to go back to something you said in the first quarter about winning.
Is it a positive?
It is a positive.
Okay.
About winning the turnover battle. As a visiting team, as an underdog, you were right. They've done just that, and look where it's gotten them.
It's part of the formula. When you go on the road, as you mentioned, being an underdog, winning the turnover battle is a big key, and this one's playing out in this one.
Here's a pass swung out
Ooh.
left to his running back. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Prescott yet again.
Let's go.
What the fuck was that?
And he can't escape, and down he goes.
Oh, dude, what?
Raekwon Davis.
It didn't let
in
me-
there to
it
get
didn't
him
let
for
me
a
throw.
loss
I
of
tapped the-
9
I tapped the
yards, and that
receiver.
also leads to 4th down. Dak and the offense still out there. They are going to go for it. Desperation time. Prescott on fourth. Looking deep in the direction
No one's
of
gonna catch
Cooper.
that.
And this is dropped.
He
I
had
don't
it
think
in
they're
his
gonna
hands
get to
and
it.
then-
He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Dolphins get the football in great field position. And they're able to get this one past the
Oh, I thought he
down to
fumbled.
the 25.
No.
41 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far. Right back to him on first down. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. Tackle there by Leighton Vander Esch. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Off of play action. Tagovailoa going for it all. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Diggs.
I was trying to let you run it out.
I was like, yeah, not a good idea.
Okay, so let's face it, though. Who's happy about this play?
I saw the single
Fantasy guys,
coverage
right?
and then I took
The
a shot.
analytics will tell you one thing or another. That's a bad play on one hand, a good play on the other, but it's all about the fantasy points here.
Lake Jarwin.
He's over. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A good pickup there, 21 yards. First down, Prescott. He'll fire deep downfield from
Let's go.
Lamb. This is incomplete. Oh, it
Damn,
looked
dude.
like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in. On 2nd down.
Oh, come on, bro. This guy
And
fucking
he'll push this
blocked the
at the
hole.
42-yard line. They do get a yard there, but only a yard.
They didn't have anyone to block, so he ran backwards.
They go to Elliott again.
Oh, it's
And
ballsy.
he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 11 yards and a Cowboy first down.
Brandon, I think you and I were both raised the same way in the game of football. You run to set up the pass, but I think we've discovered in this NFL, a lot of teams pass to set up the run, and that's what they've done throughout this game. They've aired it out, thrown it around the yard. Now that
There he goes, Amari Cooper. Touchdown, Cowboys.
Don't call it a comeback.
I think it's fair to say there's nothing that gets
Hey.
a crowd to its feet quite like a big play, and that was something special there. Boy, was he moving.
And that's the kind of play where you have to kind of catch your breath afterwards. So just give me a second here, because when he shifted into high gear, he was an absolute blur out there. No substitute for speed. We talk about that all the time. The evidence was right there.
Damn, I should have
And that
kicked it
one will
like
bounce out of the
short.
back of the
Yeah.
end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Possible fumble.
Yeah.
The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. Certainly no reason to panic. They've got the 3-score lead, but the turnover last time, the interception that led to a touchdown, you'd have to think they might not be dialing that up again.
Yeah, probably not. They're still in fantastic shape, though, so I would imagine before he
Hey,
tried it out here
Tua,
for this
solid
series,
stats,
head
but
coach probably
You gotta
just
love it.
leaned
He has
over
2
to him,
picks,
was
but
like, listen,
I think that's with those.
we're wearing
Oh
these
yeah,
colors.
Both
Jim,
Trayvon
Throw it to
Diggs.
those guys,
Yeah.
not the others. Try
I've
make a
seen
joke
it,
out of it,
right?
and just let him go out there with a little bit more.
Oh shit!
Yeah, the
God,
Oh!
there, and
I didn't
Tua's
see him.
gonna be taken down.
That was me. I fucking shed the block and just ran in.
Jesus.
So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. They get 2 yards back, but they're going to need a
Wasn't the
lot more
Wildcat.
than that here on 3rd down. So
Oh,
fresh
really?
out of the 2-minute
Yeah.
warning, and
Miles
here's another
Gaskin was the QB.
timeout taken with 1:55 remaining.
I didn't even notice. I'm gonna try to make this a respectable loss.
Feel you, I feel you.
Yeah, the Cowboys here on 3rd down, bringing in an extra defensive back. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. Dancing to his left.
Let's go.
He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone.
No!
This is caught Parker for a Miami touchdown.
I fucking controlled the cornerback.
I was gonna run it with 2 of it, then I saw him. I saw him out there.
And their speed and accuracy, but there's still something about a guy slinging one downfield.
Oh,
come on. Come on, be respectful.
No.
Be respectful.
No, I wasn't trying. I was literally trying to jump the snap.
Yeah, take a shot right there, and it ended up being a big play.
Like, I'm Troy Polamalu.
Imagine you can fucking jump over. Oh my god.
Increase their lead to 28.
Nah, it'd be a penalty. It's a penalty in real life.
Oh really?
Now. Yeah, now it's a penalty. If you jump over someone, it's a penalty.
Oh shit. I just thought people aren't ballsy enough to try it.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. On 1st and 10, Prescott.
Ooh.
And his throw here's incomplete. Michael Gallup, that's who he was looking for. And it's second
All
down.
man coverage, they
Incompletion
threw
is
it.
not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Prescott able to find Gallup, and he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
This is the game right here.
Prescott.
Fuck!
This is game, baby.
Baker, and he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Dolphins
You called it.
touchdown. Defensively, they've had their way in this one. That pick 6 makes that scoreboard even more lopsided.
I remember talking with a guy in the league, and I said, what do you do when the game's like this? You know, it's pretty much over. You ready to go to the bench and hang out? And he said, oh, heck no. I want to stay on the field. I might get some stats. Might get a pick or 2.
You like being out there at the end of these wide margins.
When they have to throw it, that gives you more opportunities to go get it.
On the return, Tony Pollard from his end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a
The
lopsided
fucking
game like
announcers
this?
are trying me.
For a lot of coaches,
Be honest.
don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Yeah, use that as ammo going forward.
Exactly. Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today. Coaching, playing, the whole deal. And never forget it, because
You're not going to want that feeling again.
no, you don't want that feeling again. And who knows? You may meet up with this team again.
Call it a gain of a couple, and that's going to leave them with a 3rd and about 5. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Slipped one tackle, but no more, as he's knocked to the deck behind the line of scrimmage. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on 3rd.
There's no question that coming into this game, this defense was pretty vocal about its desire to take this running back out of his game, and all that pregame wolfing has turned into results.
And they will get the conversion on 4th down to stay alive, but time, not an ally. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory, and the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week.
All right,
We'll
bro.
just keep winning.
Yeah, I gotta